By faith and service to community, Shelley Buehler has made her mark on local politics after an 18-year run as an elected official. KSNT News reporter Raina Garcia tells us how her leadership had a lasting impact on the community and on her peers.
After serving as mayor of Rossville, Shawnee County Commissioner, and now president of Hayden High School, you could say Shelley Buehler was always destined to be a leader. Shelley Buehler has always been passionate about serving her community.
For me, it was starting with my faith and how I can contribute in my church. And whether it was serving on parish council or helping with a funeral dinner or even just teaching religion classes.
She even majored in community service in college and went on to work for several community-based organizations. That experience had people in her town of Rossville asking her to run for elected office, something she never saw herself doing.
I was like, oh my goodness, no. But after I thought about it, it is a way to get back to your community.
Despite being hesitant, she went on to serve as mayor for 6 years before winning a seat on the Shawnee County Commission. In that role, she earned the respect of many in the community, including Topeka-Shawnee County Public Library CEO Gina Millsap. The two worked together on a number of projects. She says Buehler always does her homework.
She was typically the best prepared person in the room for whatever issue was being discussed. She's very interested in other people's perspectives and gathering those, so it's not about her vision, it's about a shared vision.
She accomplished many feats in her career, including her involvement with Momentum 2022, a plan to modernize Topeka and Shawnee County, and the replacement of the Willard Bridge. While accolades are nice to have, what Shelley hopes people remember most about her time in office is how much she cared.
I think people respect Shelley because of how authentic she is in her desire to make the community a better place.
Marcia Pope is the president of the Topeka Community Foundation, in which Buehler served on the board of directors. She says Buehler's leadership has been integral to the foundation.
There aren't hidden agendas with Shelley. It's truly from her heart. She leads from her heart.
After serving 12 years as a Shawnee County Commissioner, Buehler decided to take on a new challenge, one that brought her back to where her leadership started, in the church. She's Hayden Catholic High School's first ever female president. Being a woman in male-dominated fields never really intimidated Buehler. If anything, it motivated her to be the best she could be.
I think that further drove me to make sure that I was prepared, that at least as much as I could be. If you told me I couldn't do it, then I probably was more determined to figure out how to get something accomplished.
While serving in such high-profile positions required a lot of sacrifices and commitment, especially when it came to her family, Buehler says she wanted to set an example for her kids.
I know there were times that I missed things, but there was always the understanding that I was doing my job, and I think that's a good example to show kids.
When asked what advice she has for other female leaders, she says staying grounded is key.
You just need to be strong. You need to have that self-confidence that you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
When asked what's next, Shelley says she's just focused on the task at hand, but her peers say they can't wait to see what challenges she takes on next.